the top, it's time for a new video to drop, and today I'm playing WWE 2K20, but I put John Cena and Roman Reigns in a rivalry. That's right, as you see, Roman Reigns and John Cena are in a very high intensity rivalry. It's a long rivalry, and we're about to see exactly how this plays out in WWE 2K20 universe mode. The schedule is up to date to WWE's current schedule. We're starting this feud off right after Money in the Bank, where John Cena returned against Roman Reigns, and we're gonna go all the way through the upcoming pay-per-views in the WWE. But before we jump into week one, if you are new to the channel, go hit that subscribe button today because we're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button as well. Can we hit 1,000 likes on this video? I think we can. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on into July week 3 and see where this rivalry is gonna be at. Let's see what happens with Roman Reigns or John Cena. Okay, so John Cena is facing Randy Orton in a rivalry match here on SmackDown. We're gonna go ahead and simulate John Cena wins, but Randy Orton does not really show up as Roman Reigns is here. Let's go check the news and see what happens. Roman Reigns brought out the crowd's roaring disapproval after his attack against the challenger in a desperate attempt to defend his title. So it seems that Roman Reigns is already on the attack for John Cena. Moving right along to July week 4, let's go ahead and take a look at what happens here on this week. What is up? Oh, we're seeing Roman Reigns versus John Cena just a wee bit early than SummerSlam. Who's going to pick up the win here, though, between Roman Reigns and John Cena? It is Roman Reigns, the big dog, who gets a 1-0 lead on John Cena, at least in this feud. I forget who won with Roman and John before when they faced out. I believe Payback. Why would you run that match on Payback? We're steamrolling right on ahead to August week 1, where we're going to go ahead and go through the card yet again and see what happens. John Cena faces Roman Reigns yet again. Can John Cena bring it back, though, is the question. Let's see. He does not. The big dog, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, is absolutely destroying John Cena in this rivalry right now. That's 2-0 in the rivalry, but let's check the news and see if there's anything in the news. Tension between John Cena and Roman Reigns have grown out of control. The two superstars fighting with each other before the match could even start. The officials will have their hands full if things get worse between these rivals. So it sounds like Roman Reigns and John Cena started going after each other before the match even began. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I gotta assume, honestly, that Roman Reigns is the one that went after John Cena. He's trying to make John Cena the franchise player. It is now August week 2. Let's see what's in store for John Cena and Roman Reigns on this week. We got Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns. Of course, Paul Heyman is at ringside. Let's see what happens as we're on the road to SummerSlam. It is Randy Orton who defeats Roman Reigns. Excuse me? John Cena could not put down the tribal chief, but it seems that Randy Orton does. Let's go ahead and check the news and see what's up with the news this week. John Cena has had enough from his rival, taking out all of his frustrations and anger on Roman Reigns with a furious attack. This superstar's perseverance and courage are being put on display after delivering payback. So I can only assume John Cena just cost Roman Reigns this match against Randy Orton. Now, if I was booking SmackDown at this point, you'd have to assume Randy Orton would get a title shot next week. That's just what I think. I mean, I don't know. Who am I to say? Comment down below. Do you think Randy Orton deserves a championship opportunity after Roman Reigns got defeated by Randy Orton, the Viper? I got tongue-tied there, but nevertheless, let's go ahead and move right along. We're about to be on the go-home show to SummerSlam. Let's see what exactly is in store for John Cena and Roman Reigns heading on in to SummerSlam. We don't have Randy Orton involved, so that's pretty interesting to note, but let's see exactly what is going to happen between our main eventers. Oh, we get a show closer promo, a call-out promo from John Cena where he calls out Roman Reigns, but the big dog, the tribal chief, he got a couple words on him now. He knows how to talk a little bit. It is like missionary, and Tribal Chief don't want that. Let's be honest here. Tribal Chief don't want that. Apparently, he does not. He wins the call-out promo against John Cena here on the go-home show to SummerSlam. But what is going to happen as we head in to SummerSlam? Will John Cena get that historic 17th championship reign, or will the Tribal Chief continue to reign dominance on SmackDown? We are at the biggest party of the summer, as Jeremy Piven would say, Summer Summerfest, but really it's SummerSlam. Let's go ahead and see what place on the card is John Cena and Roman Reigns. If they're booked at all on this card, they are in fact booked on this card, and they are the 12th match. Will John Cena defeat Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship? He does! John Cena has won the big one. You love to see it. John Cena was beaten, but when it all matters, big match John comes out to play, and the summer of Cena concludes with John Cena becoming the Universal Champion. But this feud is far from over as we continue on. But let's check the news and see if there's anything specific. John Cena took the victory in his championship match tonight, pulling off the unexpected win to win the Universal Championship. It's August week 4 now, and let's see what's going to happen as Roman Reigns, I am sure, is going to vow to win back that Universal Championship from John Cena. But will he be able to do it? We have John Cena facing off against Dolph Ziggler in a rivalry match that John Cena wins, but Roman Reigns has shown up. What is the Tribal Chief doing here? Let's go ahead and take a look. Roman Reigns carried out a ruthless pre-match attack against his championship rematch opponent, John Cena. The aggression of the superstar on full display in his attempts to secure a win and another title match. So Roman Reigns is attacking John Cena before the bell even rings against Dolph Ziggler. We did not see John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler, as Roman Reigns said, that was a terrible Stone Cold impression. Oh my goodness. But nevertheless, Roman Reigns is getting the job done against John Cena, except when the title is on the line. Clearly, the Tribal Chief might have to acknowledge that John Cena is just a wee bit better right here and right now. Do you remember the very first week of September in the universe mode? Because I surely don't know what's going to happen yet, but I hope to remember it as we go ahead and go on through what's going to happen with Roman Reigns and John Cena. They're having a match one-on-one. Can Roman Reigns get his win back? He does. Roman Reigns has been dominating John Cena in this feud, except when it matters, because John Cena defeats Roman Reigns at SummerSlam to become the Universal Champion. So Roman Reigns can get the job done on the weekly TV, but he can't get the job done at the pay-per-view. So let me know down in the comment section below, who do you think right now is winning this feud? It's September week 2, and we are on the go-home show to Payback. But what will Payback be in store for as John Cena faces Dolph Ziggler yet again? Will we actually see a conclusion to this match? We do not. We see nothing actually happening between the... What happened? Let's go to the news real quick. John Cena was blindsided from behind with an attack by Roman Reigns before the match could start. Fighting between the rivals continued even after the referee called off the match. The assailant just couldn't wait for their big match before getting his hands on his opponent. So John Cena once again is blindsided by Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns laid the absolute smack it down on John Cena's candy you know what. Rolling into Payback, Roman Reigns is facing Dolph Ziggler? Excuse me? And Roman Reigns does defeat Dolph Ziggler. Was that the end of the feud for John Cena? What's Johnny Boy doing? Oh my God. Johnny Boy loses the Universal Championship? What? Kevin Owens just defeated John Cena for the Universal title. So not only does Roman Reigns not get a championship rematch, John Cena is no longer the champion. What? That is crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. And there's no news about this at all. So clearly, John Cena just lost Roman Reigns the opportunity to get his championship back. That is insane, bro. We're now on September week 3. Will Roman Reigns and John Cena still be feuding? That is the question. Yes, they are. It's another rivalry match with Roman Reigns defeating John Cena again. I think it's very clear who's winning this rivalry right now. And to be completely honest with you, I think this is very, 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 very telling of what's going to happen IRL in the feud that they have IRL. You know, I don't know why I said IRL twice, but nevertheless, there are no news templates for Roman Reigns and John Cena on week 3. So let's go ahead and move right along. It's now week 4 of September. Will Roman Reigns and John Cena fight again? I don't know. Yes, they will. Once again, Roman Reigns battles John Cena, but finally, John Cena defeats Roman Reigns on weekly SmackDown TV. Is there any news? I doubt there is. It doesn't seem like there is. There is not any news for Roman Reigns and John Cena, so let's go ahead and move on to the month of October. The go-home show to Extreme Rules is upon us here in October of week 1. Let's see what is going to happen with Roman Reigns and John Cena. They're facing off yet again in singles competition. This is a rivalry match, but Roman Reigns picks up the big win against John Cena. Is there any news for these two? No, there is not. So this rivalry is kind of dumbing down a little bit here in the tail end of things. Going into Extreme Rules now, will John Cena and Roman Reigns be on this card? I hope so. I hope they're in a, yes, they are. They're in a normal match and they're on the card. I was hoping for an Extreme Rules match, but hey, who am I to judge? Will John Cena get another pay-per-view victory over Roman Reigns? He does. Oh my goodness. He actually does get the job done against Roman Reigns. Is there any news? There's no news. Let's move on. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Roman Reigns and John Cena's feud. Clearly, as you see, their rivalry has ended. Let me know down in the comment section below. Who do you think got the better of that rivalry? Because Roman Reigns dominated John Cena on the weekly TVs. However, when it all came said and done, it was John Cena who continued to defeat Roman Reigns on pay-per-view. Now, do you count PPVs higher up than weekly TVs? I don't know. I mean, personally, I think a guy with a more bigger win percentage in a feud takes the cake. So I think Roman Reigns won. But let me know down in the comment section below, what do you think? And as always and forever, take it easy though, guys. Peace!